So our topic is how to stop getting your push button or button push through the mindfulness meditation practice. So again, simple way how to make a best friend with your hatred and your anger.
那我们
So
今天
I'm
的
going to share
题目是如何与自己的嗔心做朋友，如何避免被按按钮，
now I'm going to
如何与自己的嗔心来相处。
Can you make a translation that otherwise? So there's a three category. First, goodness in starting or preparation practice, right? Or I call appetizer practice for how to make a good friend with your anger, your push button. So in Tibetan we go Pongmar Gewa Nyamlen. So when we go to the restaurant, right, for the lunch, first we need to get appetizer, right? So it's good for how to make a connection with the main course and how to make a bridge between our food and the body, the energy. Same like that, when we practice, so we need to go first, goodness in starting or preparation practice, or we can call appetizer practice for the how to make a best friend with your anger. Okay. If you're getting cold, take the blanket. So then second one, my computer also not listen to me. The second one is in Tibetan we call Bardu Kewa Kinyamlen, right? So goodness in mental practice, or we call the main practice or main course for the how to make a best friend with your hatred, your anger. So then when we prepare all the things to practice for the make friend with your anger, then main course will be easy to digest. So how to build practice proper way. So that is the second. Then last one, goodness in the end. We call in Tibetan Tamar Gewa. Right? So when we practice, then how do we put in simple way to in our daily life? So we can call dedication practice or desert practice. So after main course, so we order the dessert for how to digest or go to right place, right? After we eat. So in here, so three, okay, today we are going to talk Pomar Gewa, Bardu Gewa, Tamar Gewa, Nyamlen. So goodness in the starting practice, goodness in the middle, the main practice, then goodness in the end practice. So I'm going to share today three simple ways. So now I'm going to start the first one, right? Goodness in starting. So preparation practice. So appetizer for how to make a best friend with your anger, or how to make a good friend with your push button. If you have any question, let me know, okay? Raise your hand So this is our just open class, so you can ask anytime, okay? John and Grace, you can check the chat, okay, if they have any question, and let me know. So first, we need to make sure your intention, your motivation, right? So I put in here what called you to our mindfulness class. Why did you make time for our class? Can you read for us?
What called you to our mindfulness class? Why do you make time for our class? Meditate, find your answer. Discuss with your neighbor or yourself if possible.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Kathleen, can you read for me?
Yes. What called you to our mindfulness class? Why did you make the time for our class?
Good. Just okay. There's 2 questions you can ask, or you can use that this 2 question is for your meditation object. So what called you to our mindfulness class, right? So for me, some of our Dharma friends request to me to share this practice, right? So that's why we try to talk this. And also it is very important for me, for my daily practice, how to make a meaningful each and every day. So then what do you make time for our class? So you have to think, if you get answer, discuss with your neighbor or yourself if you're on Zoom. You can talk together, okay? 1 minute, Kathleen and Zoom, Miguel, you and with you can talk with them. Can I put in no? You 3 together, okay? Or you 3 together. Some
Oh, so okay. Can I make time? Even like.
So do you want to share a little bit what you got from your discuss?
So Jessica was saying that because of her circumstances right now, situations, she needed the time to be here.
Good.
She's interested in finding more about herself and being better.
Good. Do you want to share what she said with you?
Akasha, this is a priority for herself and she wants to practice more mindfulness in some situations.
Good. So we don't need to share your name, okay? She said, right? Hello, do you want to share?
Yeah. Eleanor is here because they have been practicing mindfulness for a very long time and want to deepen their practice and also learn better how to work with people who are angry, how to like give the message of mindfulness.
Thank you. Do you want to share her wisdom?
And let's talk about wanting to learn more about meditation and to learn more about mindfulness and meditation.
Okay, good. So next time we will go, okay? So, do you want inner peace? Raise your hand. Do you want inner peace? So that means, do you want power, right? Do you want happiness, right? The most important thing is starting from your inner peace, which is within you, right? You need to connect. So you have a paper, right? Right? You are write this question. Do you want inner peace? If you say yes, then put yes. Question number 1. Do you want inner peace? If you think yes, then please write yes. So we are looking for inner peace, right? So inner peace is the image of the land of the Buddha, right? So then question number 2, here everybody say yes, right? Now question number 2, for how many days of your life do you want inner peace? For how many days of your life do you want inner peace? Olga, do you hear me? Okay. Thank you. So how many days of your life do you want inner peace? 1 day or 2 days, 1 week or 1 month or 1 year? How many days? Always, do you write your answer? What do you write?
I think it's always.
Okay, always, all the time,
All days.
all days. How about you? Huh?
Lifetime.
Look, lifetime. Miguel?
All the time.
All the time. Good, right? Do you write the your answer?
Lifetime.
Okay, lifetime. Mean, do you get the answer?
Each of the moment.
Good. All right. So that is our natural, all the part of our body, even our eyes, our nose, our hair, our skin, all the inside, right? They really love to us. They really want to bring the inner peace each and every time, right? That's why how we feel why we're looking for everyday busy, right? So that's why you look, we are equal. It doesn't matter where you are from. It doesn't matter what gender, right? But our goal is the same. So that's what we are same. We're not different, right? So question number 3. Sometimes my computer doesn't listen to me, okay? So then how do you find your inner peace? So question number 3, please write on your paper, how do you find your inner peace? And just write any answer, it doesn't matter, okay? Good. No need to too much stress, okay? Whatever comes, just we will work on it, right? But just try to put some giving energy, giving some word to this world, right? So try to put in the paper. So that's the most important, how to go with the loving kindness. The starting loving kindness is giving, sharing, right? So just share whatever comes into the beautiful paper, right? So that is the art of the life and art of the loving kindness. Okay, what do you get the answer, madam? Do you want to share with us?
Yes. What I wrote was, first I have to recognize that I don't have it.
Okay, good. That's good answer, right? Do you want to share?
Looking inside, observing.
Good. Looking inside yourself, observe yourself, right? Do you want to share with us?
By practicing, doing my practice, listening to some teachings, music, and focusing on present moment.
Good, right?
In the chat, there's
Do you want to share?
Sure. In the chat, people shared listening to music, mindfulness, calming my mind through meditation, considering others first, considering equality between myself and others. I find it within by turning inward and applying compassion. And someone else added mindful breathing.
Good. Thank you for sharing. Do you want to share?
I was on being mindful.
Good, right? That is the one of the main key. Do you want to share? Good, right? Thank you. Do you want to share?
Commitment to my vow and mindfulness, consciousness and awareness of my vow.
Good. That is more go to deep, okay? Thank you. Do you want to share?
By being unattached to things.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. So these 3 questions will be help you, right? How to connect who you are, right? And how to understand all the part of your body, right? Doesn't matter, each and every inside all the like organism also really support to us. But sometimes what happens, we disconnect with our body, we disconnect with who we are, right? So that's why all the pushing button come up. Then other people easy to push your button. So that's why it is very important. So it's a very simple question, right? So we have to ask. So just sit, try to look inside, try to find those questions answer. So that is the foundation of the meditation, how to go with the pure motivation practice, right? So pure intention, pure motivation practice is the seed of the practice for mindfulness. And how to make a better day for today is totally depend on your intention. Thank you. So before we go, we need a little bit warm up, okay? So please stand and do the yoga pose, okay? Who are in the Zoom, please find the comfortable place around you and do the 3 pose meditation, okay? You can use the wall, you can use the blackboard, okay? Good. you can touch, okay, the wall. Sometimes you can use the wall. Yeah.
I got you.
So if you have around your friend, your children, then you can use, right? Just breathe in, just breathe out, right? So then observe inside, then notice the any sensation in your body. Okay, now walk together, okay? You can walk together. You can walk together. Hey, no, you can help her. You come here.
Yeah, we're together.
Yeah, look here, okay? Look here, okay? So wisdom and love walk together. Good. Yeah. Good, good. You did good job. Good. Yeah, this one go together. Yes. So now breathe in, breathe out, trust each other, right? Help each other and try to connect with each other. So try to ground it yourself with your neighbor, with the Mother Earth. So now change, okay? There's two category, right? Which one you did? No, now hand is one hand go. No. One hand is good, different loop. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's right. Good. Good. Try to stretch loosely, right? Connect with all the part of your body, with your friend. Then try to rest on the balance. Okay, thank you. Have a wonderful, so now have a seat. Because I think you here a bit cold, right? Now you are a little bit warm. So you know the prem and prajna, right? So prem is love, prajna is wisdom. So how to combine method and wisdom, right? So in Sanskrit, PP, right? Prem and prajna. So again, in here, look, okay? Do you see? So right now you have 1 minute or 2 minutes, right? Talk about it. What you can observe, what do you find the message? What do you think? Okay. So your partner, your friend, you can talk. Ming.
Right.
Yeah, good, good. So who have no partner in the Zoom, you can just meditate on it, right? How do you get any message from this video, right? Try to write some message, whatever come in your mind from the watching this short clip. Do you share your thought? Okay. So, like what we here. So whatever we find the bullet point, we have to put there, right? And share with the chat, okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you for your discuss and sharing your thought. So now is the time, if you want to share with us, right? It's totally up to you. There's not any, I'm not going to push your button, right? It's totally your freedom. If you want to share, please share with us. If you don't want to share, it's okay, right? Do you want to share here? What did you get? Any thought? Just make together, right?
Patience.
Patient. Time. So patient for growth. Time.
Nourishment.
Nourishment. Thank you. So do you want to share anything?
The right conditions for the seed to grow.
So you can offer any word, okay?
I saw a struggle.
Struggle. Yeah, you can share also, okay? Do you want to share any word?
In
What do you-
talking to Grace, she mentioned the root system too, as it goes up.
Yeah, can you put that one?
I'm not
Okay.
balanced.
Do you want to share anything, Miguel?
Yeah.
Balance, root system, good.
So pictures in there.
Anything you want to put word, okay?
Okay, the DNAs, they have different DNAs, they have different for sure. Okay.
Different DNA, different expression. Okay, good. Do you want to put any your word?
From the
Chat.
We also have nature changes constantly. Growth is interdependent.
So you put interdependent is very important word, right?
Planting seeds with positive intentions and motivation and care slowly leads to growth and maturity.
I think that the environment is so
Environment is important.
So then you can take the pictures, send to chat, okay?
Yes.
Maybe it is good for Zoom participate.
Environment is important. We also have, first, there was the basis, they planted the seed. Then there were causes, watering the plant, providing light and so on. Then patience was needed before the flowers appeared. So many is important. And then we also have love is the seed needed to be nurtured.
So, do you finish? So I just put in here something like that, okay? First, we have to know the right view of all the phenomena, right? For the practice of the mind training or mindfulness, the first we need to build the foundation is the right view, right? So right view in here, everything is interdependence, right? Number one. So number two, there is not any single it come by itself. There is no any single things it come by itself. No, right? So number three, there's no ready-made. Right? There is no ready-made anything, right? So everything is depend on each other. So that is the view of all the phenomena. So it is very important how to make a best friend with your hatred, your push button. So we have to know the right view. So right view is here, everything coming by many causes and many conditions. So that means everything is interdependence. So anything is not coming by single cause and single condition. So that means everything is not come by itself. So that's the most important, okay? So number two, what I'm going to share from the mindfulness mind training Lojong, they said there's a two category about the interdependence. One, cause and effect, right? So I just show in here a little bit story background about the cause and effect, right? First, we need a beautiful, like a right land field, right? Then we need to find the right seed, right? And the right time to plant. Look, how many we have to choose. Then after that, we need to take care, water, then sun, the energy, people caring, right? Then fertilizer, time to time take care. Then finally, almost 60 days, right? How to complete all the beautiful, this plant. So that means in here, even the one single flower plant, right? How many cause and condition we need, right? Important is time, right? And the right time. And here, look, the main cause is the main seed of that flower. Then there's a many conditions. The first, right, place and with the right soul, right? That's also condition. Then there's water, fires, heat, sunshine, help, energy, right? then there's a manipulator, right? Then people caring, then space, right? Then most important is patient the time. 60 days, right? But this one is a little bit easy one. So that's where total so many support each other. There's one beautiful, right, flower planet. So each and every moment, each and every day is cause and effect, right? They change, right? They support each other. So that is we call cause and effect. In Tibetan, we call Yudang Tibu, Yunde, right? So Yunde, cause and effect is each and every moment they help each other, they change or they make one new beautiful energy, right? Each and every moment. So that is we call Yude, cause and effect. Then second one, very important, many people confusing this one. So in Tibetan we call Le Gumde. It's a different, very deep one. So that I call in here, just put relationship, right? But cause and effect of the action. It's a more deep one, okay? So relationship with the cause and effect action. So that means, right, in Tibetan we call Lesa Dene Bhaksha Ganglato Dene Tamadala Mine to win. So that means first we take the action, right? That file go to imprint into our alaya, right? Where is the store consciousness, right? Then finally, step in there, then condition come, then one day the rep from that store consciousness alaya. When Bhakti then we will get that real result. Right? So that means in here, when we watch this clip, the person who planted this tree, this flower is for what? He's thinking about the flower, right? Do you know what kind of flower in catnip flower, right? So she loved the catnip flower. She won in her place. That's why she find the right seed. If she put apple seed, it doesn't work, right? Orange seed doesn't work. She have to find the catnip's flower seed and find the right time, right? To put right soil, taking care, patient, love. Then finally, after 60 days later, what she got? Candy flower. So that is the we call the legum day. The cause and effect of the action result, which the religion people talk, right? Which the Buddha taught. Or what I call is the law of the nature, right? The law of the karma. Nobody make it. It is the nature of the law, right? That's why I really feel so devotion to the Buddha. Buddha, he didn't create any his dharma, right? More than 7 years later, 24-hour meditation practice, he found the clear, the law of the karma. Then he enlightened, right? He followed the law of the nature. Then he shared with everyone that is the law of the nature. That is the law of the universal. If you do good thing, if you put good seed, you will get the good result, right? If you put the bad seed, bad condition, of course, whatever you have also power, it doesn't work. You will get that result. So that is the law of the karma for equal for everyone. It doesn't matter, oh, I'm from that, I'm from this, doesn't work, right? Oh, I have that kind of money, I have this kind of money, it doesn't work. Oh, I'm president of United States, it doesn't work, right? No, I am a Rinpoche, I am a Khenpo, it doesn't work, right? So Buddha said, we need to aware of the law of the nature. So that is the awakening. So that is the practice of how to be enlightened step by step. So when we really understanding directly law of the nature, then we are enlightened. It doesn't matter who you are. Are you Christian? Doesn't matter. You will enlighten. Are you not a religion? Doesn't matter. Right? So that's what it's very important is law of the nature. It's not about your religion, who you are. So that is the Buddha's teaching. Okay. So today, our topic, how to make a good friend with our wish burden or our anchor. Very important part. We have to know the right view. So there's a two, right? Yunde, legumde. Cause and effect, and cause and effect action relationship. So I don't know the right English, right? That's a different, right? So now I'm going to share here the key of the mindfulness for the push button, okay? So, can I ask one question? So, do you want inner peace?
Yeah.
Yes, right? Do you want inner peace? How many days? All the day. I remember your answer, okay? How many days? All the time, right? So now, look, inner peace is part of phenomena, right? Phenomena, right? So that means in here, all the phenomena are coming from cause and many conditions, right? Are you agree with me? So that's why if we want to inner peace, then our inner peace is not coming from one, it doesn't coming from itself, right? So it is coming from cause and many conditions, right? So that is that we have to understand. But we need to know the right one, what is the really cause of that inner peace is the virtue. Okay? Virtue, or we call positive action, or we call the merit. So we just finished the fast Nyungne practice, right? 7 days. So people gathering in here for what? How to accumulate the merit. Because that is the main key or the main seed of the inner peace, right? Or awakening, right? So we have to know the virtue, the positive action, and merit, wholesome action or unwholesome action. Yeah, I have a little bit difficult. Wholesome action, right? So now we have to know that what is the positive action. That's the most important. We need to point. This is the positive action, right? This is the virtue. It's not like that. Come to the temple, hi to the Buddha, give a 3 prostration, and sitting like a puja. Do you think that is the real virtue or not, right? That's the most important. Or you are walking in the office, right? That is also virtue or not, right? So we have to figure it out today, okay? Maybe you know very well, but I try to remind you. So in the text, Nagarjuna says, Macha madang timu me dege lene gyawain. So it's all totally up to your mind, your intention, right? So who come to temple, right? Offer the prostration, meditate, doing the puja, read it. But your intention is not clear. It is not sure it is virtue or not, right? Who are working in the office, in the city, right? with the computer, with the employee, with the flower, with the shop, with the restaurant. If that person have a good intention, then that is the virtue. That is the seed of your inner peace, and you can create the good energy for other people, right? So that's why in here, the point is, what is virtue? It depends on your intention of your mindfulness. Okay? Your intention of the mindfulness is the main seed of your virtue. So that means in the text, mind training, they say, the action is coming from loving kindness, is the virtue. Right? So action, there's a 3 action, the body action, speech action, and mind action, right? So mind action is a little difficult. Body action is very easy. Hi, right? This is the body action, right? Hi, Destiny, right? Oh, hi, friend, welcome, right? Look, so that is the body action and speech action, right? But the most important is mind action, how you think, right? Why you are doing this. Totally depend on your mind. So that's why in here, how do we find the right key is, it is virtue or not is depend on the action is coming from loving kindness. That is the virtue. It doesn't matter where you are. So that is the main key we have to know. Kewa, right? So in Tibetan we call Kulung Samba Sambola Tene Kepeke Jawa Tamche. So that means where are you? It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter are you believe religion or not. It doesn't matter, right? Are you where you believe any religion? Doesn't matter. But your action is coming from pure loving kindness. That is the virtue. So that is the seed of the inner peace. That is the seed of the enlightened, the Buddha. Am I being clear? So now you look, okay? My mind is not the loving kindness. I need something, then, hi, Dashi Dele, welcome to temple. Look, looks good action, right? But this action is not the seed of the happiness. So I'm in the temple, I'm with the religious people, right? Chanting the mantra, and my mind is not from the loving kindness, mindfulness. Then my body meditation, my chanting is not the virtue. So we have to know that, right? So you are in the city, you are in your office with your computer, but your intention is really from the loving kindness. I really want to support to myself, my family, my employee, my country, to benefit for this world. If you're walking with that loving kindness, with the mindfulness, that is the virtue, that is the seed of the inner peace. How do you connect with your inner peace, which is within you? So that one, I want to share one thing. How to accumulate the virtue, positive action, right? So most important, what happened, right? I don't know you, but I know myself very well. Our environment is really powerful. The energy around us is really powerful, right? How they change us. So that's why it's very important key is you have to mindfulness yourself time to time, right? Moment to moment, if you want. Just connect what kind of thought right now within you. So that's the most important. To recognize your thought or intention. If you have a bad thought, negative intention, then change it, because you have a power. So that is the quality of human being, right? So connect it, make a gap, change to right intention, to connect with the loving kindness which is within us, right? All the time, because we all have a Buddha seed. So that means we all have a genuine love and compassion within us. So what we need to do, just click with the mindfulness with your thought. So that means observe inside, which you are mentioned, right? Then to recognize what kind of thought right now with me. So when you recognize my thought is good, then enjoy, then maintain. If your thought is not with the loving kindness, right, not the passion, then just change it, transform it, because you have a power. That is your freedom, right? We all looking for freedom. And we think we are in America, great nation, right? 100% freedom. But before we enjoy this beautiful freedom nation, first you have to recognize your freedom. So that's the most important part in here. Then second one, what is the sin? So what is the negative action, right? So that means this is the very typical part who destroy our inner peace, who disconnect our inner peace which is within us. So that is we call the sin or negative action, right? Or disturbing emotional action. They love us, that's why they're ready to come to us, that's why they destroy our inner peace. They disconnect our inner peace. Then we think we want to blame someone, we want to blame our friend, we want to blame our job, we want to blame our place, our country. Then that's why how we become a stress, how we become a typical, how our world become a typical, right? So that's why it's very simple part of the mandala which is within us. If we know that some key, then life is really beautiful. So then we can feel the love of the nature, of the look here, so beautiful environment, right? To disconnect with those things, then where you are, how beautiful your life, how beautiful your family. It's great America, you didn't feel anything, right? So you make a mini blah, 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 wow, wow, wow. Then you become like this, right? So that's a very important here, how to open, how to clean those obstacles we call the sin, right? Negative action. So now, what is the negative action? People we practice, we have to point, oh, this is the negative action. The positive action, the action which is coming from pure loving kindness, mindfulness. Easy, right? You know that. So you have to know that, how to take similar. So now, how to clean the obstacle? What is the obstacle? So the obstacle is, we call it the sin. So now, what is the sin? Same thing. The action, it doesn't matter coming from body, or speech, and the mind. The most important thing is the mind. The action which is coming from hatred with ignorance. So that is the sin. Look, right? Inside I'm so angry, right? I was like, hi, Tashi Dele, welcome. That's totally wrong, right? We do that way. And we go to the temple, we go to the, meditation, but intention is not clear with the ignorance, not the mindfulness, right? Disconnect with the loving kindness. Then your true meditation is not become the virtue, which is part of sin, right? So that's why how we didn't connect with our inner peace. And people blame to the practice. That's why we need to proper way of the practice. We need to learn the right practice, right? We need to find the right guidance. So that's why it's very important, very simple thing, right? But we need to find the right light on the right place, right thing, right? So in here, what is negative action? The action which is coming from ignorance of hatred. Okay, that's it. So this two is the only way to get the enlightenment or to get the pure peace. So I met so many wonderful holy person, right? I hope you met so many wonderful people. What is the different us? Place is no different, world is no different, food is no different, right? But they are all the time calm with their inner peace. Why? Because they just handle it. No need to handle this world, right? They just handle inner system. There's some key how to put the right way. That's it. That is the way we call the practice, right? So now, how to purify all the disturbing emotion or negative action? So what I want to say here, can you give a one pen? The pen doesn't work. So I need your help. Do you take picture and send to chat? Can you change another one? So the last question, how to purify the disturbing emotion, negative action, right? For me, first key is to recognize your mistake, right? We love the mistake. I love the mistake, right? That's what I do. Do you love mistake? Do you love mistake? Or no? Like, we don't love the mistake, right? But the real, we love the mistake. Or maybe, I don't know, mistake love us, right? That's what we do. Every day I do the mistake. Maybe mistake love me, or maybe I love mistake, right? I love mistake. So what I need to put here, please, can you make a right and left? Yeah, put the right and left. Yes. So right, there's a love, right? Compassion, understanding, right? Then prajna, right? Hardworking, right? Then mindfulness, right? Those are within us all the time. It doesn't matter where you are born, right? At the same time, on the left side, we have ignorance, we have a hatred, we have a misunderstanding, right? And we have a lazy, we have a, ego, I am the one, right? So those are within us. It doesn't matter where are you born, right? Only difference is how much you have, how less you have. Only that's the difference, right? Hard work, right? Greedy,
Procrastination.
yes. Open mind. Okay, now you can check, right? Do you have a love? Yes, you have a love, right? Do you have a understanding? Right. Do you have a compassion? Yes. Do you have a prajna, wisdom? Do you have a hard working? Yes, some part, right? Do you have a mindfulness? Yes. Do you have an open mind? Yes. But the question is, how many level, right? How much level is different? Some people have a big level one, somebody on this, someone on this, someone this, right? But we all have this. It doesn't matter where are you. So that's what we call the basic nature of the human being, right? This. So that is the nature of us. So who you are is the love, understanding, compassion, hardworking, wisdom, prajna, mindfulness, open mind. It's who you are. So meditation help you, the mindfulness practice help you to connect with who you are. Right? But what happened? We all have ignorance, right? Do we have ignorance? Do you have ignorance? Yes. Do you have hatred and angry? I have. Do you have a misunderstanding? Yes, right? Do you have a lazy? Yes. Do you have an ego? Oh my God, right? Do you have a greedy? Yes. Do you have a, what is this? Procrastination, right? Right? So those are the things also within us, right? But what happened? This is not our nature. So this is nature of our habit. It's different, okay? So that's how we can clean it. We can take out from the seed because this is not who you are. So that's why all the problem, stress, suffering is coming from this. When our mindfulness, awareness going this side, all the action become a sin and negative action. When we do the mindfulness meditation and bring to our awareness with the right side, love, understanding, compassion, prajna, then our action is become a accumulation dramatic. So that means it connect who you are. So that means practice means how to bring your awareness light to the right side, who you are. So that is the practice, and how to maintain, right? To bring to the light of the awareness to the right direction. So if we know how to do that, one day we don't need to do anything, it comes automatically. That means you are Buddha, you are awakening. So right now what happened, we have to bring here, it comes back, right? Wrong direction, that side. Try to bring this side and go to that side. So we need to bring this side, right? So that is the idea why we need to practice mindfulness, meditation. Or this is the very important system of the mandala, how to make a peace in this world, how to bring inner peace, right? It's totally up to you. It's not totally up to someone. No one can bring your inner peace. If you think someone bring your inner peace, totally you are in the wrong track. Then you are totally not with freedom. So that is the Buddha's message, right? Buddha said, oh, you are Buddhist, you are going to the right place. No, when we die, Yamaraj didn't check your gender. Yamaraj didn't check you are Buddhist or not. Yamaraj didn't check, right, how much you have of money. Yamaraj didn't check how many you have of power. Are you president? Are you leader of the Buddhism? They never check like this. They only check your action, right? So that's why wake up from your ignorance, right? It doesn't matter where you come from. If you are from Muslim, right? If you are not believe in any religion, or if you go to the right track, right action, 100% Yamaraj, the Buddha, hell of the Buddha will come you. If you're not with the right track, you are Buddhist, you are leader of, community, it doesn't work. You are a monk, it doesn't work. You are a Khenpo, it doesn't work. Okay, am I being clear? Any question? Please raise your hand, okay? Okay. send the chat. Tell them, send to the chat, okay? Any question in the Zoom, please send to the chat because we have a very limited time. Okay, we're going to practice for immeasurable practice because today's topic is based on for immeasurable practice, okay? So you can read one time in Tibetan, one time in English, and please, Chinese speaker, can you read in Chongwen, okay? There's no, right? Sorry, you can read here, okay? Samje damje dewa dan dewe judan dembra juje dungal dan dungal ji judan dawa juje dungal mebe dewa damba dan medawa juje nyeren chadan nidan dalwe tanyam chembola neba juje. In English, may all sentient beings have a happiness and the cause of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the cause of suffering. May all sentient beings not be separate from the happiness that is the free from the suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger. So we all know, right? Because this is the foundation of the practice, right? So I want to put in here the first for immeasurable, right? The first one is love. Second one is compassion. Third one is joy. And number 4 is equanimity, right? But when we talk about the meaning of love or the first, the immeasurable of love, right? What is the immeasurable of the love is you have a strong wish. May all sentient beings, right, have a happiness and the cause of happiness. So that is the meaning of love of immeasurable, right? So second one, the compassion of the immeasurable. Can you read for us second one? Yes.
May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering.
Right. Then number 3, joy of immeasurable. Can you read for us?
May all sentient beings being not separated from the happiness that is free from suffering.
Right. So that is the clear meaning of the joy of immeasurable, right? Do you want to read the last one, equanimity of immeasurable?
May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from bias, attachment, and anger.
Right. So we do every puja start. If we have a refuge vow practice, then enter the Dharma, right? Then when we go to the door of the Mahayana, Vajrayana, then you have to go through the Bodhisattva practice, right? Bodhicitta practice. So Bodhicitta practice, the key is for immeasurable practice, right? So today our topic about the how to, make a friend with your push burden, with your anger, through the 4 immeasurable practice. So there's a 4 agreement or 4 special practice. Okay, so we are going to talk that one. So I complete, okay, try to the first preparation practice. Goodness in start, the preparation part, or I offer advertise, what do you call? Appetizer. Do you get the appetizer? Right? I try to offer the appetizer of today's practice, how to make a best friend with your push button or your anger. Okay? So I just prepare for how to go to the real main practice Okay. So, can you read this one?
Leave footprints of love and kindness on every stage on which you enter.
Right? So that is the main course. Now we are going to do this one, okay? So we have a 5-minute break for the tea, but we are going to the main course. I'm going to special lunch for you, okay? We have a 4 different kind of dish, right?
Yeah.
What do you call?
Entrees.
Entrees or says, right? So 4 mindfulness remedies of your push button. Just simple, 4. So you can eat, right? Very special. It is from Garden Cafe. So first one is, can you read for us?
The mindfulness remedy of love.
Okay. Can you read second one?
2, the mindfulness remedy of compassion.
Okay. Number 3. Do you want to read? Good. Number 4. Okay. So that's it. You have to memorize this before you go to the main course. Wonderful lunch from Garden Cafe, right? Okay, tea break. Sonom de ye damje se ba nye tom ne nye ben da na bam je ne yenga na je ba la do bai se be zo le no kun yon do yo. By this merit may we attend omnis and debate the enemy wrongdoing and free all wonders soon from the ocean of existence, strewn by great will of birth, age, sickness, and death. Okay, tea break. So you can go to dining hall, you can bring coffee or tea or water, okay? So all the Zoom participate, please enjoy the cup of tea and a little bit stress. Or, okay, can take pictures, send to the chat. Yeah, please. Just cover it.
Kambala,
Yes.
I asked around and it seems nobody needs Chinese translation.
Oh, Lama Sonam will be help you.
Oh, I mean, I'm Sonal.
Okay, can you send to the chat?
Seems nobody is needing Chinese translation.
Okay, so what is the best way? Can you translate in English to send to the chat? Then I will request to John or Grace can read.
No,
Is it
Lama,
okay?
what I'm saying is like there's nobody needs translation, Chinese translation. So I'm not going to do it today for your class.
Okay, thank you. Whatever you feel more comfortable, okay?
Yeah,
You
because
can ask to the, I will ask, okay?
yeah, because no students seems everybody understand English.
Okay, then thank you so much, Sonamla.
Thank you,
I
Kambala.
understand.
Thank you.
Only 5 minutes, okay? Later, after lunch, we can make one video, one this one, then all the Zoom people can, you
Yes,
can
it's
see,
okay.
right?
It's okay. Yeah, no
Otherwise,
problem.
sometimes I can just say anyone, then,
Yes, did Lama Sonam tell you no need for a Chinese translation?
yeah, she said.
Okay, it's okay.
So then, right now we have to write that books, then put, right? Can you, in
Oh,
the
yeah.
dining hall about tape?
Tape.
When the,
This has sticky.
uh,
I think this is sticky.
oh, that's good.
I think so, yeah.
So we can put some here, 1, 2, 3, 1 here, right? Just for today. Do you have water? You have?
Yes. I took a sip and I realized we didn't have water.
But you have to find the different paper, different, you need color or not? Well, no.
These will work.
Oh, well, okay. So put the 4 mindfulness remedy of pushing first.
In different colors?
Yeah. Right? Sit on the, no, don't sit like this. Okay. If you put the 2 table like a cushion, big one, then
Yeah.
easy for you. It's okay?
It's okay.
Okay.
So mindfulness of love will come.
The 4 mindfulness remedy of your push button first, the red color. Oh my, very good.
Too much?
No, it's okay. Okay, now number 1, red color. Okay, then put the green, blue, right? The mindfulness remedy of love. Now, then black. So you can write the black one, number 1, right? Yeah, the mindfulness of, yeah, remedy of love. Then second is green. Green work or not?
Try.
You have very good handwriting, right?
Teacher.
Then red color. This one go small because joy is it's okay. Joy is short word. So now black.
Green and black, green and four.
Yeah, okay.
I think we have more markers in the drawer.
Yeah. Can I put it right? How does it? Oh, you say.
It's not big.
One, you can put this one.
Okay, put those colors. Separate.
Yeah, this one, okay. One is green color, one is red color, okay.
Green is right.
Yeah. Green is the positive one, right?
Do you want me to put a negative, positive, or
Just put the
qualities? Ignorance.
habit and nature. Nature. What is that?
Habit.
Habit
And then nature.
and nature is green.
Okay, put that here.
So habit, just line one. No. Okay. Okay, whatever you like. Okay, you can
Oh,
write.
mine was
No. Just write. Yeah, one line. Yeah,
in black.
like right.
Nature.
Can you bring the no tea with you?
I had coffee. 1 cup's enough.
Okay.
Khenpo, your presentation is really nice. And your English is good.
My English better.
Well,
All the teachers blessing, right?
something blessing.
Teacher and student blessing. Okay, then black one red on the top. Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. Okay. Love, understanding, discipline. One last one.
And where would you like this one?
Yeah. Discipline. Then put the final as a negative action, virtue or sin, right? So virtue, you can do the red color like this. Make a bow.
Sorry, I'm just taking your cover because I like it. Nice.
Yeah, put like a red color like this, gold, then a virtue have gold. Yeah, and this one sin have a
Green.
Okay, can you put here? And take the picture and send to the chat, okay? Yeah. Good. I did wrong this one, right?
It's okay.
Take the picture, yeah, same.
We can try to fix it.
You can bring the water, okay, here, or tea, right? Mm. Mm.
That's the nice thing about these things.
So later we have to write, okay? You have a good hand, she has good hand,
Yeah.
he is also teacher.
Teacher blessing.
If you feel cold, you can wear the blanket. Do you want a blanket? Yeah. I think, do you want blanket? I think you, yeah. Well, memorize this one, okay? The mindfulness remedy of love, the mindfulness remedy of compassion, the mindfulness remedy of joy, the mindfulness remedy of equanimity, okay? How can you enjoy the main course? There's four resume for today's lunch. Welcome. Then give a one pen and paper. I think you can borrow from the bookstore. Okay, we're going to first refuge and generating bodhicitta practice. Dola benje sanje do barajo. In English, in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Assembly most excellent, I take refuge until I reach enlightenment by the merit of generosity and soul of Buddhism. May I attain enlightenment for the sake of all beings. For 1 minute, meditate on refuge and generating bodhicitta practice. Okay, thank you. Before we start the second section, right, we are going to a little bit talk about the meditation, right? So I'm going to share two things. First, what is the meaning of meditation and what is the meditation? Okay. So what is the meaning of meditation? You all know, or you will find so many different kind of meaning, right? It's really all beautiful. You can find from Miss Google, you can find from books, right? You can find from your practice. But here I'm going to share the meaning of meditation means how to make a best friend with your mind. So how to make a best friend with your monkey mind. So meditation means the method, right? The idea of the making best friend with your mind is the meditation. So am I being clear? So then you can make a best friend with yourself through your monkey mind. Am I being clear now? So then today our topic is how to make a best friend with your push button, right? How to make a good relationship with your anger, your hatred, through the mindfulness meditation practice, right? So now, what is meditation? That's the most important, okay? What is meditation? Every answer is welcome. Every answer is the correct answer for the mind training, mindfulness meditation time, okay? So whatever comes, just recognize and share with us, okay? Madam, meditation, give me one word. Meditation is?
Calm.
Calm, thank you. Meditation is? Silence. Okay, meditation is? Any word? What?
Stopping thoughts.
Okay, we will talk more, okay? Any answer is welcome.
Stillness.
Stillness, meditation is? Peaceful, meditation is? Peace, right? So far, what happened? I got the result of the meditation. It's not coming the right, touching the meditation, right? Okay, but good job. So meditation is looking your mind, right? Look, now it's going the verb, action, right? It's good. Look, little bit full. Good. Meditation is being aware. Good, right? Now become action. Meditation is
Watching.
meditation is watching. Good. Meditation is
Awareness.
awareness. Good. Meditation is
Getting to know yourself.
good, right? So anyone you can share, please share with the chat. So right now I'm going to share is what is meditation. So meditation is awareness, right? So meditation is awareness. Awareness means knowing, right? So in here, awareness and knowing is different one, okay? So you are knowing what are you doing right now. That is the special one. So that's me, you are knowing what is going on in your brain, right? You are knowing what is going on in my thought right now, right? What kind of sensation going on in my body right now? So that kind of awareness is mindfulness meditation. Can you share anything?
Yes,
The
people
chat?
said before awareness, applying awareness to all phenomena, observation.
Observation, good.
Meditation is to recharge your body and make connections with your mind.
Good,
Meditation is not being confused.
good, right? So very wonderful. You all know the meditation and mindfulness, why you are here, right? So we are here for how to maintain the mindfulness, right? That's why we're here. But you know the meditation. So now you got the idea, right? The meaning of the meditation and what is the meditation, right? So I put in here, we just talked before, right? Everyone is not perfect until when we enlighten, right? So how do we enlighten? When we totally coming from who you are, the basic nature of all the human beings, right? All the sentient beings. So when you become totally aware of this right direction, then you are full of enlightenment, right? But we have a habit, which is that line. So that's why everyone is not perfect. Don't try to put too much hatred or anger, right? Because that is our habit. So we are dealing with that. That's why we are practicing. That's why we are busy, right? So that's why you have to think that way to understanding the nature and habit of all the human beings. Then we have one foundation how to deal with your push burden, your anger, right? Because that is who we are right now. So then mindfulness meditation help you to connect who you are and to connect with your basic nature, which is within you. When we are not doing the mindfulness meditation practice, then we go to totally wrong direction, which is our habit, right? And which is the cause and condition of stress. So that's why we need to recharge ourselves. You are right. We need to update ourselves. We need to practice. And especially today, our topic is, because some are new here, our practice is, our meditation mindfulness is here, how to handle with our push burden, how to make a best friend with your anger, right? So today I'm going to share 4, right, mindfulness remedy of your push burden. So number 1, look, I put in here, you can see here, so we will put everywhere, okay? So first one, we are going to main course. Do you want to enjoy the main course from Garden Cafe?
Yeah.
Right? Sorry for our internet. Please patience. Did I share or not? Everything's okay?
We can hear you now, Khenpo.
Okay, thank you. Are you ready for first mindfulness remedy of love, the main course? Right? Okay, can you read for us?
Me finding out who pushed the button.
Right? So before we talk this one, right? I will give you 1 minute meditation time or to find your last anger or to find the last who pushed your button. Okay? If you find your answer, raise your hand. I found my push button, the last push button. So in the Zoom, if you find your answer, if you want to share with us, you can send to chat. So here, anyone, do you want to share with your push button? Who push your button? Your anger? Do you want to share? Yes, please.
My mom.
Your mom push your button. That's a wonderful thing. Wow. Mom push your button. Who push your push button? My dog. Wow, so nice. Yeah. Your dog is there. Do you get your answer, madam?
I think I misunderstood. I kept thinking for all blames into one.
So, yeah, my question is, do you remember your last anger? Or who pushed your push button, right? Do you want to share or not?
Yes, you guys this morning.
Miguel push your button.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful thing. Good opportunity for practice, right? Who push your button?
My phone.
Your phone. Who push your button? Big Kasha. Yes, your thought. Good. Your friend push your button, right? How about you? Toilet. Of course. That's how you look, right? So far coming, look, people tend to be blame other people, right? But second is, of course, situation, right? Your bathroom. How about you? Okay.
People said in the chat, husband speaking to me harshly. Someone said me, myself, and I.
Mhm.
Someone said my older son,
Mhm.
and someone said me always.
Good, right? That's the truth. Do you share with us who pushed your button? Do you remember your last anger? Okay, who pushed your button?
Who pushes my buttons is anybody who doesn't behave the way I think they should behave.
That means your expectation, right?
Yeah.
Your expectation push your button. Okay, wonderful thing. Or sometimes time, right? Or sometimes we people, or yourself, right? Okay, but we want to go a little bit deeply, okay? I'm very interesting. I love the dog. How your dog push your button? Do you want to share with us or not? It's totally up to you, okay?
You wanna know?
Of course, if you want to share.
He chases after squirrels and chipmunks into the road. And I think it makes me very scared and fearful, but angry.
Okay. Do you get the point, right? The dog. The story is, dog is chasing to the chipmunk on the road. That's why she's scared and angry, right? But why are you angry?
Because
Scared, I know. Scared help to angry, but you're angry with your dog, right?
Yeah, because she doesn't listen when I call
She doesn't listen to you, right? When you call. Good, thank you for sharing. Okay, how about you? Do you want to share how your mom's push your button? It's up to you, okay? If you don't want to share it.
Like telling me things that I don't want to hear. Or
Okay, right? Do you get the point, right? Which I don't want to hear that words, right? From the mom, when she used, then you feel she push your button, right? Then you are with your angry, right? So here, first we need to recognize, right? The angry or who push your button, right? So first what happened, our habit is the problem, okay? Our nature is no problem. Our habit create the many wrong direction and the belief system, right? then how we create the wrong house, wrong mandala, wrong things. So then how we go in the prison, right, which is full of stress. So that's why people become a more depression, stress, then slowly mental problem, health problem. All is coming from, anger, because we didn't know the really who pushed you about it, That's the most important in here. We have to know who pushed you about it, right? That's the most important, how to deal with your anger. So now first we have to know the anger, right? But we are not easy to handle with anger, because anger is become our habit. But our responsibility is try to fight with your anger or try to make a best friend with your anger. It's totally up to you, right? So that's why what kind of your mind faculty you have to know which one is easy for you. Right? So we want to share and hear more about how to make a best friend with your anger, right? Or how to clean your anger. The first section is you have to bring your awareness with anger. Oh, I'm angry or not. Sometimes we don't know I'm angry. I'm totally full of anger. I take every action, then find out I find, oh, I'm angry, right? That's very dangerous. So that's the first you have to recognize before we talk, right? How to observe inside, how to bring your meditation practice. Means aware of yourself. What am I doing right now? What kind of sensation going on in my mind, right? My body. What kind of thought running in my brain right now? So that's the most important mindfulness meditation, right? Then you have to handle with not the anger. Anger, if you how much try to fight with or your anger, then you are going to more boom, okay? Better you try to find who push your button, go first. So you are very good, right? You got the, my mom, my dog, my time, my toilet, right? That's a good thing. You at least you bring your awareness. But what you need to learn, find the truth. Don't make a story, right? So that's why you need to find first who pushed your button, right? So before, do you remember the appetizer? Do you remember I offer already appetizer, right? The appetizer, there is no any single thing, it comes by itself. So that means your anger, your push button, do you think your mom, do you think your dog is the only one who push your button? Do you think Kasha is the only one who push your button? Right? Do you think Miguel is the only one who push your button? Right? Do you think your mom is the only one who push your button? No, totally wrong, right? We just look, even you went to the dining hall to make a coffee, coffee is not only coming from water. Coffee is not only coming from coffee, right? Coffee is not only coming from milk. There's so many cause and conditions that you got the coffee, right? Same thing, I show you one click, that flower is coming from many cause and conditions. Is there not any single thing, it come by itself, right? So that means here, my dear friend, your dog is not only one who push your button. That you have to know already, right? There's no, your mom only the one, right? Who push your button, right? So that's why we have to know the nature of the law, right? And I'm not sharing, just I think, no, it is the law of the nature. So everything is coming from cause and many conditions, right? So that's why we have to find the right one, right? So most of the time is who push your button? You. you. If you know that, then it is easy to handle with your anger. It is easy to, right, make a best friend with your mind. I will give you one example. My push button, right? My last anger is this morning before I start the teaching, right? Showing room not clear, not ready, right? Then what you call? Wi-Fi is not going working. So I took everything from here to the showing room, and it doesn't work. We bring here, right? And phone is ringing, right? So what happened? You look how everything try to disconnect my inner peace, right? But I tried to my mindfulness meditation. I tried to my mindfulness meditation. At least my phone didn't disturb me, right? Sometimes you look, your phone call, right? Occupied your inner peace. They destroy your freedom. I just checked, phone is ringing. Okay, wait, right? I'm working for Wi-Fi. I'm making for this class. Even though I didn't get how many people participate this class, I didn't find anyone because I have to prepare for the place, right? So look, there's so many situations, everything going on, right? They are ready to push my button, but I bring my mindfulness, try to, oh, okay, right? So that's what you know, my form, my situation didn't destroy my inner peace. So this morning we did good job, right? We all move here, move there, bring the Wi-Fi. So we are just trying to normal, right? So that means you are powerful. You have 100% freedom, right? Your situation, your phone ring, who call you, that will destroy your inner peace or not. It's up to you, not up to your mom, right? It's not up to someone. But if you didn't know your freedom, so you think your freedom is within someone, then they can push your button anytime. So that means you have no freedom. Your freedom is within someone. Even though, right, someone phone call you, oh my God, right? Then look, you just lost your peace, your mindfulness, everything, right? So that's why you can watch the ring, okay, right? Aware of any situation, but those situations cannot occupy your freedom because your power is within you, not within the situation. So if we know that idea, then you can handle your who can be your push button. Otherwise, anyone can be your push button. So, am I being clear a little bit? So now what happened, our point is, we are here for how to make a peace, right? How to connect with the inner peace. So we talk preparation part. The inner peace is only coming from virtue, right? The virtue is the action which is coming from loving kindness. So that means when your mom push your button, if your mind go to this wrong direction, then you are accumulating the sin. That means you are killing yourself. Do you want to kill yourself? Do you want to burn yourself? It's totally up to you, right? But I cannot change mom. I cannot change my dog, right? So I can change tomorrow. I can change maybe next week. But how can change right now my dog, right? Who are chasing after the chipmunk in the road. I cannot change my mom, but I don't want to listen to that word, right? But at least you can understand how to keep your inner peace this way or that way, right? So that's the most important, because you are your baby. If you didn't take care of your baby by yourself, who will take care of you? Right? So that's why, think my baby, oh my God, right? I'm not going to destroy my baby, right? I will nurture this baby through my power, which is within me. So that's why then if you know that idea, then your push button become more less power. Right? Am I being clear? So the mindfulness remedy of love. So now you look, how do we do that? Yeah? Love means I want you to be a happiness, right? Or I want, we didn't put in here for thought, right? So I will show you a little bit here, then right here. Because we have some, right? The love means may all sentient beings, or may my dog have happiness and cause of happiness, right? That means I love my dog. I love my mom means may my mom have happiness and cause of happiness, right? But first, you have to love yourself, your baby. May you have happiness and cause of happiness. If someone push your burden, then you totally disconnect to love to yourself, right? Because totally hatred come, then they destroy your happiness. Then how can you, may I have happiness and cause of happiness? So now what happened? I'm going to a little bit directly, okay? Like your mom, right? Or maybe dog, maybe anyone's situation, right? When we see, first we have to recognize the hatred, right? Which is burning ourselves, right? So do we want to burn ourselves? Do we want to burn our baby? Right? If I burn myself, then who will take care of me? No one can take care of me, right? So first you have to think. Then second, you have to find who push your burden, right? Oh, my dog, right? Oh, my mom. Okay, my friend. Okay, my toilet. So you have to think, are you really sure that story which I think? No, right? There is a many cause and condition for your push button. It's not only the dog, right? So then we have a power. I have a power. Do you want your power, or do you want to put your power to your dog? Do you want to put your power to your mom, right? It's totally up to you. So that's why you need to take your power, your freedom within you, right? So that's the most important. So how to bring your power? You have to think first love to yourself. If you love yourself, you don't want to burn yourself, right? So you don't want to push, you don't want to blame someone pushing your button, right? Or you don't want to give a power to someone who push your button, right? If you love yourself. So that you have to think. Then secondly, it doesn't work, then you have to think, oh my God, my dog just now is not listening to me. But most of the time he listened to me, right? And he or she is my dog, right? If I didn't love my dog, then who will love my dog, right? So you can change a little bit different thought, right? At least that story help you to disconnect with your anger. And that love radiate the energy to you, right? And that love only can change your dog. No one can change your dog because power is with the energy. Same thing, right? Our mom, right? Oh my God, I don't want to hear that word. Then it's become more trouble. then that word is become like a big word, right? So that's okay. This is mom's style. Okay, mom said that, but I can hear, I can throw that. Then at least they didn't destroy your power. At least your power is within you. You are not burning yourself, right? If it doesn't work like this, then think different direction of the love. This is hard style. This is hard talk. And she thinks she's the boss, I'm the baby, right? But she's my mom, right? If I check so many things, she did so many good things for us. People think it doesn't work for me. Why I choose only this part and making pushing burden and destroying myself, right? So you can burn or not, it's not depend on your mom. It's depend on how do you create the story and which story you want to go with you, right? So that's why try to think more love about yourself and about the mom who push your button, right? Why we're thinking only this way, oh my God, he pushed my button. Why you didn't think how much he gave a time, how much he gave a space, how much, right? Did the good things about you, right? Why we can look at those stories, which is the true story. But this story, because I don't want to listen to her, right? I don't want my dog go to the road, right? Oh, I don't want to see my toilet like that. What's the big thing? Huh? Right? We can clean after 1 hour later, right? Or you can tell someone who did that one nice way, loving way. You can first radiate the love, then the energy. Then slowly when you talk, you listen. Same thing. First you have to love your dog. Then try to talk with your dog. The dog will be changed that attitude because of you saying that energy of the love. Talk doesn't work only. Sometimes you need to create first that energy from love. Right? Same thing, mom and family, friend, husband, wife, right? Because we have so many things going on, because life is like this. It's life is not like that, right? If life is like this, what happened? You die. Do you want to die? So that's why beautiful sign of your mom, your dog, your friend, because life is going up. You have to know, yes, but my mind is not going to up and down. Going to with my inner power, which is within you. Don't give a power which is within someone and situation. Somebody give their power in the toilet. Right? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. What happened?
They did a strange sound at 2 a.m. It went,
So nice, wake up. Your toilet tell you, wake up. Right?
and I'm 2 a.m. I'm like, what's it doing? What's that noise? So
Okay, I will give you one example, okay? When I was in India, right? So our monastery, it's a beautiful monastery, right? So we have one student, as a member, okay? He's police officer. So one day he come to, right, monastery. He wanted to stay at the monastery, right? And to see our teacher. But what happened? He wanted to stay at our monastery. I said, our manager, why you want to stay? Oh, my neighbor have so many dogs. He cannot sleep because he tired. He want to recharge himself to come to the monastery, right? So he come to the monastery. You know the monastery, right? We have a puja, bring, right? He joined the puja and he sleep in the puja, right? So then our teachers say, how is your puja? Oh my God, so beautiful, so wonderful, right? Then our teachers say, look, when you are in the house, you cannot sleep because of the dog. And you can sleep in the temple and bring. Look, what's the difference those sound, right? No different sound. The temple sound is more difficult, right? But there, dark sound, right? Dark sound. That's why dog sound, how he want to look, how he want to make a story on the dog, and dog sound disturb him. In the monastery, oh, this is a monastery, this is a monastery sound, and how he looked the sound with his story, then he can still. The problem is not the toilet. The problem is you, how to look.
Well, I would like to add to the story. I was angry, but then the toilet sound got me out of some bad dream. So then I thanked the toilet.
So that's what you look, right? So look.
It was, so actually, it was so beautiful. Oh, I was in that dream. And that's the toilet, helped me.
So that's what you look, that is the life is going up and down. Today, she's your best friend. Few days later, you don't know who is she. Today, she is my little hat trick, who pushed my button. You don't know. After a few days later, she is becoming your best friend. Right? Even your mom, even your dog. That's why we have to think how to bring your awareness with the right story, right direction, which help you creating your virtue, which we are looking for the happiness, right? But we just want to go to the wrong direction. It's one thing, right? And we want to keep, then your mind become narrow. Then there's no space for your mind, then totally ready to angry, hatred, then you are going to smoothly in the depression. Do you want to go there? Right? It's up to us how to think, how to connect with the right story. Okay, so that's why the point is here, love is the right remedy for our anger, especially for the mindfulness remedy of love is the first one, how to make a best friend with your push button or your anger. So in here, who push your button? So most of the time is, just blame yourself, me. Then you are connected directly with your power. If you didn't push your button, if you didn't blame to yourself, if you didn't find out the push button, that is the idea. How do you connect with your power? But people doesn't want to blame yourself, but that's a really good thing. And that's the true story. Okay? Okay. Then karma and action. So in the Buddhism point of view, right? Most of those anger, suffering, challenge is coming by your karma, your action. So we just show, right, what kind of seed you plant, what kind of action you did before, that result will become right now. So in the Buddha's teaching, who you are before in your past life, you can see right now your body, your brain, your mind. What kind of life you will be choosing in your next life is up to right now your action of the body, speech, and mind. Okay, can you read for us? So, sorry, Paul, you cannot see that. Yeah. Sometimes, right, the love can be a remedy of your anger, your push burden. Somebody you are getting right. Maybe your friend, maybe your mom, maybe your husband push your burden because of he or she or it have something difficult time, right? Maybe she has not enough to sleep that day, right? Maybe not enough for drinking water, maybe not get enough love, right? Too much stress from the job and work, or maybe too much stress of the, his or her 5 elements which is within us, right? Those are not going to balance. then it creates the energy. So he or she can handle it. That's why he or she try to push your button. So think about, right, more love with those people who push your button. Maybe you are a dog, right? That time she really need to special energy from the other animal, right? That's why he's looking for that, she's looking for that, right? So that's why maybe she's not enough for something, right? So that's why we have to think that way. Even the mom, right? Mom have so many stories on his life, her life, right? So that's why we have to think those things. Maybe she has not enough, so many things, maybe not enough support for her goal, expectation on us, right? That is totally her freedom. But why we choose, she is my push button, and why I'm burning myself, right? So your pushing button is totally up to your hand. You can make, right? But you give your power to others, then they can play it, because people love to play the video game, right? Especially for your parent, your family know how to play the game of your push button, right? So that means sometimes you have to think, if they push your button, that means they love you. Really, right? If you feel like this is my push button, then it's become more difficult. Try to play yourself with them. Then one day they don't want to push your button because you are not angry, right? So then they didn't find your push button. Of course, the push button is not the ready-made. It's totally how you think and how you create the story that is the best on the push button. So in here, so first one remedy is from the mindfulness of love, okay? So how do you connect with the love to yourself, to your push button, right? And that push button is not ready-made. So you give your power. So that's what you have to think. Do you want to give your power to someone? Do you want to disconnect with your freedom? You are in America, so they love us. Look, we didn't finish our, what do you call? Our main course. Can we go a little bit late, okay? Sometime, right? Who push your button? Those people have too much stress. That is stress depend him or her, not by herself, you know. Stress push him or her to push your button. So if you really want to angry, not for the mom, right? Not for the dog, for that stress, right? So sometimes we push someone's push button because of the bad mood, right? Or karma. You create those karma before, then I have to push your button. There's no way. But the right thing is, if you know the real truth of the law of the nature, law of the karma, thanks for me, because I am cleaning your bad karma. Thanks to your mom, right? Because mom cleaning your bad karma. Otherwise, we can clean your bad karma. Someone who push your button, that is the right antidote. Who clean your bad karma. Without cleaning bad karma, you cannot free from that stress. And you cannot get the land of the blessed, right? The Buddhahood. Okay, now last question before we go to the main course. What other trigger do you have, right? Now your dog find me finding out who pushed my button, right? So many things, right? We cannot see. It is invisible. Even the energy, right? How do we create the energy? How do we get the energy from others in the world? That is the big matter. So that's why all the things who drive by the energy, right? So that's it's very important. We have to think the energy. So even though I want to change my job, I want to change my mom and my family, we have to create the good energy from the loving kindness. Only that is the light. You can change it. Otherwise, how much you take the action, they never change. If they change a little bit temporarily, maybe he needs something, maybe he wants something. That is not good for you, not good for him, not good for everyone. So that's why most important thing is you have to create the beautiful energy. So that is the only thing can make a peace for everyone. So that's this that we call the blessing. So the first, the mindfulness remedy of love, when someone pushes your button, just connect the love, which is within you. So that's the idea. Then how to connect with the love, right? First, do you love yourself? If yes, then why you are burning yourself? Why you are giving the chance someone push your button? And why you didn't understand who really pushed your button, right? Why you want to create the story to someone? Those are just a story. Right? So I will give you one example, okay? Maybe, can I use your mom? Right? Because that is very important, right? Because mom is really important. So many people in West, right? Sometimes they hate the mom. I think that is totally destroying your, the foundation of the happiness. Because what happened? Mom is not perfect like this, right? I tell you people, I am not perfect, right? But what happened? The most important part is in here. We need to think. I hate my mom. I'm angry with my mom because my mom pushed my button, right? So why you are not angry with yourself? Because you are destroying your happiness and you are burning your baby body. What's the difference in these two things? Number two, right? If we think mom didn't take a responsibility for you, then why you are not taking responsibility for mom? What's the difference? Right? Oh, I had my mom because my mom didn't take responsibility for daughter. Why you are not thinking you are not taking responsibility for daughter for the mom, right? What is the two different? Right? So think like that. And we have to think more about the moms, how much she has a stress, how much she has not enough, many things, right? And whatever you don't like that word, just look the word, right? Maybe what is the bad word I can use? Do this, do that, right? Okay, sometimes music have to do this, do that. It doesn't harm me, right? Sometimes which I love somebody said, do this, do that. I don't have any problem, right? But which I make something, oh, it's not good for me. Then whatever he said, whatever he said, whatever it said, I feel typical, right? So then it's all about how we think and what we make a story. So what we need to do is just change that story, right? We don't need to listen to your mom, everything, but at least you don't burn yourself, right? Whatever come, okay, let it go, just smile. Take the action or not is totally up to you. But why you are going to angry, why you are giving your power, she can push your button all the time. right? Or you can stop her mouth, but at least you can disconnect with your hatred, your anger. It doesn't work for yourself. It is not good for your digestion, right? Otherwise, what happened? You know, people sick. People think sick is coming from this. No, disease is coming from your anger. It's a very dangerous thing, you know. They burn your health. They kill your mind. They kill your beauty. Right? So hatred is the source of the disease. So people get the pandemic. Some people didn't get the pandemic. Why? Because less hatred. We have more hatred. They got it, they're ready to buy. Right? So that's to love yourself, love everyone. So that is the cause of the good action, which is the seed of the happiness, which is the seed of the heaven, which we all looking for that, right? Even our country, all the people looking for peace, looking for happiness. The cause and condition for happiness is, peace is good action, which is we just talk, the action which is coming from mindfulness, loving kindness. Okay, so this is our main course. Time is a little bit late, so lunch time. By this merit, may all attend omniscience. May it depart the enemy wrongdoing from the stormy way of birth, all age, sickness, and death. From the ocean of samsara, may I free all beings. May I free all beings. May I free all beings. For 1 minute, meditate on dedication practice. Thank you. So if you have any question, please send to chat, and see you 1:55 p.m. right? So we will start too. Thank you.